LA Rams have signed Aaron Donald and Cooper Cup to 3-year deals, both making those gentlemen very wealthy. I think Aaron Donald has signed probably one of the largest contracts for a non
QB.
quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, hey man, LA say, hey, we're gonna try to ride this thing till we can't. Try to get another chip. You already done you lost Vaughn, but you got Bobby Wagner. You lost Robert Woods, but you got Allen Robinson. I'm thinking, for him, he wants to prove himself coming
Yeah, I
from
was gonna say, I feel
Chicago.
like Allen Robinson gonna be a key X factor for them next year, honestly, because he got
Yeah.
something to prove.
And I think, Odell is still out there. So, you still can have a three-headed monster at receiver, you know, with Cooper Cup, Robert Woods, and Odell. So, hey man, they lost some, but they reloaded pretty well. They reloaded. Now you got pretty much one of the best middle linebackers in the game going from your arch rival now, to LA. They got him on a 5-year, I think a 5-year deal, if I'm not mistaken. So I mean, they reloaded well. They reloaded well. They pretty much got the same kind of guys that they had before. So I think they
Yeah,
still dangerous.
I think Allen Robinson was a much bigger sign. I could be wrong, but I think it was a much bigger signing than people making it. This guy has,
Of course.
top 10 receiver potential on a given year. Um, OBJ showed up to Sean McVay's wedding like a day or two ago, uninvited, and I think he's like, "Hey man, still here? No one
Right.
signed me, so just keep me in mind." But yeah, I mean, I like the moves they made. Obviously, Von Miller and wow, the linebacker they just signed. I'm spacing out, but
Bobby
they're
Wagner.
yeah,
Bobby
by the way,
Wagner.
they're two different styles of play, two different game types.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I think it's good moves, and these are and the great thing about Aaron Donald and Cooper Cup is they're every down guys. Like they don't take plays off, man. They're every down guys. If they're not getting a sack or catching a pass, they're making a block. They're doing something to make something happen. So I'm really excited about the moves they made. And yeah, for the next 3 years, man, like I actually kind of wonder, like, do you put them now back in the favorites to run it back in the NFC?
True. True. That's true. But I think with Bobby Wagner, now you have that quarterback of the defense that they didn't have before. And
Yeah,
with him, and then, the good thing about it, he's played in that division pretty much his whole career. And
yeah,
now you signal calling for Jalen Ramsey and Aaron Donald and Leonard Floyd and those guys. That's
you almost did
not
have like
go
it's
ahead.
almost like they had like a two to three captain defense. You know what I mean? Like Jalen
Yeah,
could run the
the
back four,
secondary.
and
Hmm.
then Donald could run the front four.
Hmm.
So adding another head in there that could actually be bad,
Whoa,
but
that is scary.
I think I
But
like that these three guys are so professional that it's just going to get better.
but I think from Bobby's standpoint, he can see things Aaron can't see being on the front four, and he can see things that Jalen can't see being all the way. You
I
know,
agree, but you can have too many big heads. So, but I mean, I think these guys are gonna be fine. I think they're professional. I think they know and I don't think they resign just for fun. Like I think it's legit. So I agree with you. I think it's gonna be awesome to watch them play.
yeah. I think now I don't know how the defense will do. I think they can definitely be a top. I say top 10, top 5, top 10
They
defense.
better be. You got
Three.
Aaron
No, no, no.
Donald.
I'm just saying. What we gotta talk about, like we did with the basketball. The others. Yes, you can throw away from Jalen Ramsey, but can that other corner be able to lock his man down? You can run away from Aaron Donald all day long, but can that other DN and D tackle do what they need to do?
Yeah, no, I agree.
You know?
That's what I want to see, man. I want to see a team come back with that. I forget what year it was, but that Seattle defense that beat Denver. I want to see a team with that kind of defense play again, man. Like, and I don't feel like no disrespect to the defenses since then. Like they've been great, but I want to see that team. You know, that '85 Bears. That I want to see that team again. The defense wins championships type team. Like that's what I want to get back in those days. So I think this team has that potential to do it, but will they? And I agree, it's going to come down to the others. But I think
Yeah,
with this many leaders, they can bring those guys to that next level.
yeah, yeah. Of course.
Yeah. So y'all, you guys pretty much said everything that needed to be said. Of course, about this topic. Cup getting signed.
He's saying we milked it. He's saying it's time to move on.
No, nah, y'all did y'all justice. You feel me? But I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, what I'm saying, y'all re-signing Coop. I mean, Cup was definitely, of course, big signing as well. And like you said, Donald is pretty much they gonna, like Nico said, they about to ride this wave for the next 3 to 5 years. You know what I'm saying?
And I would too, though. Like if I'm the owner or the GM for them, it's like this is your best opportunity, especially if you can get 2 or 3 out of it. I mean, 2 more or 3 more. Why not?
And I feel like that's what they pretty much trying to build for. They feel like they can still be title contenders. As you said, it's just pretty much about the others. But I mean, honestly, I feel like they stack. The whole defense is stacked. The whole offense is stacked. Honestly, so I mean, like John said, if it is pretty much playoff or bust for them. Honestly, let's be real. I mean, like you got pretty much 3 of the top guys on the defensive side at their position. I mean, probably top 10. Honestly, be real. So it's either Super Bowl or bust. Honestly, for the next 3 to 5 years for them. Honestly, because like I said, you have the talent. You have the talent, and there's no excuses. But like I said, going back to what I said earlier, I feel like Allen Robinson, though, he's probably going to be that X factor or whatever because of the fact of the position he's coming from. Coming from Chicago, no disrespect, coming from Chicago.
No, it was
not really able to contribute.
He
and
went
not
through a lot here.
Winning, right? You know what I'm saying? He went through a lot here, honestly. You know what I'm saying? So to actually get out, he needed a fresh start. So him having this fresh start with a Super Bowl caliber team, I feel like he's gonna show out, honestly. So I feel like he's definitely gonna be an X factor. And like I said, that defense, man, that shit gonna be crazy. They got Tyler Rackett still, Fuller, like man.
This is probably the best team he's been on since he's been
absolutely
in the NFL.
Absolutely, and that's why I say I feel like and like John was saying, these guys are gonna bring out the best.
Sorry, you talking about Allen Robinson?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Where was he
drafted by Jacksonville?
Yeah. Right,
I was about Jacksonville.
I mean, yeah, Jacksonville.
No, I was gonna say that's a given, right? Like no one's questioning that. The Super Bowl reigning Super Bowl champs are the best teams ever gone to, and the only other 2 teams been on is Jacksonville and the Bears. I mean,
and that's what I'm saying. Like from
I think he's back with Jalen Ramsey. I think they was
because I think they started together. Right? Yeah. Yes, exactly. Right. Yes, sir. So that's what I'm saying. He's getting somebody that he's a familiar face, but he's having a fresh start. So. That's why I feel like this is going to be kind of, that's an X factor right there.
Imagine going against Jalen Ramsey every day in practice. You either have to get better or else you just quit. Like, you know what I mean? Like
simple as that. That's why I said, yeah, this Rams team, man, they look good on paper, and it's pretty much up to them to make sure that they keep looking good on paper, and make us as analysts,
And even Aaron Donald said in an interview he did after post Super Bowl, he almost got the LeBron mindset. Like, hey, I ain't got time to be trying to coach people up, rookies and stuff. He was like, I would rather.
That's that Ryan Tannehill mindset.
I'm about to say LeBron don't mind coaching up the young bucks.
But let's be honest, he's trying to win now. He's trying to.
Yeah, I agree,
That's what I'm saying.